Hey y'all, really quick, let's tap into another message, okay? The title for this message is You Take Over His Mind. He cannot distract himself with work anymore, okay? So someone here, well, it's probably a couple of y'all, all right? Your masculine can be someone, maybe like when you first got with them, they could have been someone that was like really, really focused on work. But I feel like obviously, God knows us best and he know what we need at any given time. So this is someone that obviously needed you, which is why God could have brought you across their path. But this is somebody that was focused on work. So even though you came along, it's almost like they did not stop to smell the roses because they felt like if they stop to smell the roses, they're going to actually love the smell. And then they're going to tell you how they love the smell. Then now they're sitting there and they're having a whole conversation and da-da-da-da. Now they're deep in love and now they're not working. So this is someone that needs to reprogram their mind, because when things come our path, it's for a reason. It's for divine timing. And if you don't stop to smell the roses, aka stop to realize what is actually going on in your life, aka be in the present, you can like miss opportunities that is being sent your way that are actually good opportunities, right? So this could be someone that maybe in the past they had a situation where it wasn't a good opportunity. Lord Jesus, sound like I was about to say Google Gaga. Okay, shut up. Bye. Yeah, I am a bit tired. I ain't gonna lie. I've been up since maybe 4 a.m. and it is 12:59 a.m. right now that I'm recording this. So I've been out all day. All right, but this could have been someone in the past where when they actually stopped to smell the roses when it came to someone else, they got too distracted. The person never let them return back to wherever they came from. They had to stay right there at them roses and cherish them roses, water them roses, and they could never really water themselves. So this is someone that's trying to take a precaution here and make sure that they don't lose themselves or lose their job or lose their careers or lose their flow just because you came on their path. But what they have to realize is that you're actually sent in as a blessing. Okay, some of you, they already realized this. You guys already came through this little bump in the road and y'all, went through it and y'all got through it. But some of you, you could be in this point where you're just like, okay, like this person is always just trying to lock in with work and blah, 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 just extra focused. And it's like, do you not see me here? And yeah, they do see you there. The thing is, they like you so much, but they're trying so hard to not make the same mistakes that they made in the past. But what they don't realize is you're not the same. Yeah, exactly. You're not the same girl. You're not the same woman. So they should not be treating this, situation as if it is the same with everybody. Okay. And I feel like this is something that your masculine is having to heal and work through, is learning how to balance, learning how to, accept what it is that God is bringing on their path, or just be present so that they can actually pay attention to what is actually being on their path. Because maybe this is somebody that's just, stuck in the future, trying to plan for the future, trying to get things, all their ducks in order, right? And they're not really in the present, noticing that you're here now for a reason. God is sending you in now to help, to build, to grow with this person. People always trying to say, oh, I need to be at a certain level. I need to be at a certain level. I understand that. But sometimes God brings certain situations, opportunities, people into your path because he sees that you are on that level. You are ready for love, or you are ready for that new job location, right? Or you are ready for that new job promotion. And it's like, if we're so busy second guessing and feeling like, oh no, I wanted to be here before this came, we can definitely miss out on the blessings that God has given us. And God could literally just be in heaven looking at us like, Lord have mercy. Okay, Lord have mercy. All right. So with that being said, a lot of you, your masculine is starting to realize that if they don't stop to smell the roses, somebody else probably will. Okay, listen to me. If you don't notice what's in front of your face, if you don't notice what God is giving you and you're discarding it or acting like you don't see it or acting like, oh, I'm going to go get it when I want to. And God is literally handing it. It's damn near like God is handing this to them in their hand, and they're like, oh, you know what, God, hold that for me for a little bit, hold that for me for a couple months or maybe a year or whatever, and they just expecting God to just hold it for them because they just feel like they're not ready. Even if they're madly in love with you, this is somebody that's just like, I want to pay for this. I want to spoil her. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this, or maybe this is somebody, they could have just started a new business, right? They could have just started something new in their career, a new position. They could have just brought a home, something. And that's why they're just so focused on that, and it's not like this is a bad person or anything like that, but that is a toxic thing that they have to unlearn, because basically they're bringing that past energy and having their guard up when it comes to that. Okay, this is somebody that is head over heels in love with you, but they're still feeling scared to actually make that full commitment or full risk. Now, some of you guys literally already went through this, been there, done that. You guys came to a mutual understanding, and now things are way better. This person realizes, I need to include you. You're here now, so let's do it now, and now they're realizing that life is actually better. They needed you. They miss you. They like you. They love you. They like hanging around with you. They like going, to lunch. They like doing random dinners. They like, just being around you. But this is somebody that definitely had their guard up in the beginning because of some things that happened in the past. Okay, like I said, they had somebody in the past that was very controlling, that didn't let them do much, or they couldn't just travel or, have fun with their friends the way that they want. This is somebody that has like a free spirit. For some of you, so they can be afraid that just stopping to smell the roses with you is going to make them be locked down, or you won't let them go back to, whatever they're doing and stuff like that. So this person is trying not to even do too much, because they're trying to, they think that they think that they have control over the situation if they do it like this. But this person is madly already in love with you, or madly intrigued by you. So that's like trying to go against the grain. It doesn't work like that. That's like trying to go against the light. That's like trying to go against God. Like, God's still going to win in the end. So this may actually backfire in this masculine's face, where, something may happen with his job, or, and now he has time, and now he wants to see you, but now you're busy, or you just not interested because maybe this person had you on a back burner for so long. Some of you really do like this person and care about this person, so you've been trying to be patient. You've been very understanding with this person, job and stuff like that. They can have like a unorthodox type of lifestyle or job schedule, type of career, okay? Kind of like freelance, or maybe they're a boss of their own business, they're a founder of something, or they just work and like they can still work office jobs or whatever. But I just feel like this is somebody that do have the opportunity to kind of just, I don't know. It's like they're not just stuck on a desk. If they got to go take a meeting, then they can go to the park, or, take the meeting wherever they want to take it. It's like they're not restricted at a desk, whatever type of job, because this is somebody that is a free spirit. If this is not your message, it's just not your message. It's okay, boo. But this gives me somebody that is more of a free spirit. And that's what they're afraid of losing, because I feel like they lost themselves in previous relationships, and they're really just trying so hard to not lose themselves again. Also, this person could still be trying to figure you out. Like, do she even really like me? Is she really feeling me, before I make this jump or whatever? So this person can be scared about that too. But I do feel like you guys are going to get through this little hump in the road, because it's going to catch up to this masculine. This masculine is literally going to end up spiraling, because he's going to just start missing you so much, and work is just not going to be doing it for this person. This person is not going to be satisfied with work. It's like they may even start fucking up at work because they can't think straight, because they're thinking about you. It's like God is going to be putting this person, putting you on this person's mind for a reason, and they're just going to be going crazy trying to figure out, why do I keep thinking about this person? Why do I miss this person? Why do I want to see this person? Like, I got an important meeting, or I got something that I'm focused on, but I keep thinking about this person. It's because God is trying to tell them, like, hey, you're leaving your person. You're leaving your person. You're leaving who I sent you. This person is sent to help you right now. Like, I know you're busy and you feel like you can handle this and you can handle that and you don't need nobody, but this is why I sent them. Like, I know your heart. I know what you really need. So it's one of those situations, y'all. But again, some of you, this could have just happened. This could be something new here, but for some of y'all, I feel like you guys are going to, you know, have a real honest conversation. Then you're going to realize how much this person really likes you. And you're going to see that it's just fear, okay, that this person is dealing with. And you're going to pray against the spirit of fear, because we know that is nothing but the devil, okay? So I feel like when this person actually is honest with you, you guys are going to be able to move forward, because you're going to really understand what it is. Because right now, you could be thinking like, all right, you ain't that motherfucker busy. Like, you could be just... I feel like you've been understanding and patient, but it's like you could be in the back of your head too. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? When are you going to really set the intentions, you know, or make your intentions clear? You get what I'm saying? This could be somebody that's not really making their intentions clear with you, because they're afraid to just take that leap, because they're not used to, but they're just, whatever happened to them in the past, it definitely hurt them a bit. So now this person, you know, God could have told them, hey, protect your heart, you know, use caution, watch, you know, have discernment when you're going into things. So, you know, bear with this person, because they could be new, you know, spiritually. All right. They could be young spiritually. So they're still trying to figure out what is good and what is not good, what's sent by God and what is not sent by God. And, you know, we all get tempted sometimes and fall for things that we think is for our higher good. And sometimes it's just not. So, you know, just give this person grace. If you actually do love or care about this person, give them grace, because they will come back around, because this person really do love you. They're just trying to put themselves in work right now, because this is somebody, they're not lazy though. Like, they're really trying to build an empire so that they're good, all the way good, so that they can have a good life with you. But what they need to realize is God sent you on their path at this specific time for a reason, or whatever time it is, right? This could be your story. Maybe it's been going on for months now, or maybe years, whatever the case may be for you. Maybe you guys were going through that the first couple of months, and now things are really kicking off because y'all done had that conversation, and this person feels like they can trust you and they can just take that leap of faith. This person could also be trying to figure out if you really digging them. I don't know, this just came in my head. I feel like I already said that, but they just trying to figure out if you really digging them for real, before they even do this. Because maybe somebody in the past, they thought that they was really digging them, and then it was a betrayal or a cheat, something happened, some sneaky energy. So now this person, is nothing wrong with them having caution and still, you know, being focused for their job and work, and trying to, you know, get their money, everything together so that they can be a real provider. But they need to stop and smell the roses, because you're here in their life right now for a reason, okay? This message may not resonate with everyone, but for who it is for, baby, I hope that this is the confirmation that you prayed and asked God for, and I hope that I delivered it in a way that you needed and understood, okay? I love you all, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.